Mushroom Kingdom, here we come! By the way, I'm going to be spoiling this entire fucking movie, so if you haven't seen it already, what are you doing? Salutations, friends and retards. Today I'm here to talk about the Super Mario movie, which I went and saw on launch day. Here's a couple of pictures of me seeing it, watching it with a Peaches. This one is for my one and only true love, Princess Peach. Peach, you're so cool! And with my banana, we're gonna rule. Ooh, banana. Peach, understand, I'm gonna love you till the very end. Peaches, 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 I love you. Oh, peaches, 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 I love you. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. But yeah, I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring of reviewing this shit because, as I've seen with a lot of online critics, it seems not to be doing pretty well, which is stupid because it actually is a pretty good movie. But I'm here to throw my 2 cents into it. Or should I say, 2 coins? Ah! Oh wait, that was the last video. Alright, so what's the plot of this shit, huh? What's the plot of this goofy woofy Illumination Mario movie? Banana! So, Mario and Luigi are starting off their new plumbing company in Brooklyn, and all of a sudden they get sucked down this warp pipe, and Luigi gets imprisoned. Sorry, I get those two mixed up pretty often. And Mario now has to traverse the Mushroom Kingdom with Peaches. Anyway, so after meeting up with Peach, he basically traverses the Mushroom Kingdom, meets up with the Kongs, gets to saving the day, you know? But let's talk a little more in depth about that, you know? Let's actually traverse this Mario movie for what it really is. First off, let's start with the cast. I am deeply surprised, okay? I am deeply surprised because after, you know, the Mario movie came out and they revealed the cast, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great, except for...
It's me, Mario.
Honestly, the internet has agreed with me. We all thought Chris Pratt was gonna suck. And even from those horrible teasers, we thought it was gonna suck even more. But actually, watching the movie and hearing the voice, it's not that bad, actually. I was very surprised. Obviously, we wanted a different voice, but... you know, you get what you get with Chris Pratt, aka you don't have to be the bad guy. But minus from Chris Pratt, the rest of the casting crew did really great. Charlie Day playing Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, which he steals the show. You know, he has that energy that just makes you want to root for Bowser. You know what I mean? Like, God, he did such a great fucking job. And I know I sound like the rest of the fucking internet sucking his big fat hairy cock, but you know what? It's true. Give the man his credit. We also got to hear Charles Martinet twice. He actually plays Jumpman. No comment. And he plays Mario's father, which, by the way, Mario has a fucking father. And all the other voices were great, but especially the Cranky Kong voice. I know a lot of people don't like it, but to me, it just looks like Bernie Sanders Kong. So, you know, the voice matches that, and I really enjoyed it. By the way, these characters and these locations, man. Oh my God, where do I even start? Okay, all right. First steps, baby steps. Baby Mario steps, right? The commercial. The commercial that kicks us off to introducing us to Mario and Luigi as people. That was fantastic. That was, oh my God, we obviously saw it before, but the way they construed it with the theme of the movie and everything, and the fact that it's just there. Super Mario Brothers Super Show is one of my literal favorite fucking things ever. Like, I used to watch it on repeat. So the fact that it got some form of representation in general, not to mention it being this good, beautiful, beautiful. And also the full of it isn't even played in its entirety. It's actually played mostly in just the beginning part, but you can actually go check out the full version. They did the full version, which, thank the fucking Lord. But to be kind of a critic snob, they didn't do the second part with the plumbing down the drain. But yeah, that commercial was genuinely just fan service. This whole movie is basically fan service to a certain degree, but that was just fan service. It was literally the fucking Brooklyn girl is voiced by Princess Toadstool from Super Mario Bros. Super Show. You can't make that shit up. Not to mention Luigi having to put back the van when it goes off course genuinely made me laugh too much. And yeah, that's how we're introduced to the Mario Brothers and then move into Brooklyn. Oh my god. The fact that they actually showed where they came from and not did the stupid thing where he's just there. It makes me so happy. I remember hearing Arlo said, I wish they didn't do an origin story. Fuck you. Fuck you, Arlo. I love you, Arlo, so much. Sorry I said fuck you. That shit was tight. It made everything so much more conclusive. You know, there was actually a way for it to go. And you know, the Brooklyn looked amazing. The little nods like Castle Burger just being there and, you know, shit like that. You know, it really makes me happy to just see it actually be a place. Not to mention, Pauline is also the actual mayor of Brooklyn. So that's really cool. And that's another thing. I know the true opening was the Bowser putting the fucking penguins down the goddamn ledge. But, you know, that is fine because immediately after, they bring us to this world of actual humans. You know? Because that's another thing. We always forget this. Mario is a human. You know, he's not like some weird fucking alien creature. He has a family, he has a home, and he just magically showed up to the Mushroom Kingdom one day. Which, by the way, speaking of family and home, oh my god. Mario has official Italian fucking family. Which, by the way, Charles Martinet playing his dad. Like, okay, I know it would have been better if he was just Mario. But the fact that Charles Martinet is Mario's dad. And the other funny thing that I feel like nobody is talking about is that Mario has an uncle, by the way, voiced by John DiMaggio, which... Bender! And that uncle looks kind of like...
Hey, Luigi!
And I just think that's really cute. Like, it shows that there's a generation to this, you know? No matter what the Mario Brothers are doing, there's a generation of the Marios, you know? And that's another thing. Mario and Luigi's relationship in this fucking movie almost made me fucking cry. Because, God, I don't even know. I don't know if it's a weakness I have, but little character moments for fucking video game characters that we never get to have always make me think a piece of media is 10 out of 10, you know? Because, like, realistically, in the Mario world, we don't really get to see a lot of Mario and Luigi talking to themselves, you know? They don't really get to talk. They're more there just Mario and Luigi, they're the duo, but to actually see, like, that scene where Luigi brings him a little plate of spaghetti with all the mushrooms taken out, that is such a cute fucking detail. That is so cute. It's like, you know, it makes you feel like these are real people instead of just video game characters. It was such a nice touch. The relationship itself was really wholesome. And I hope Nintendo needs to do more shit like this. Oh, and especially when, sorry if I keep rambling about this specific point, but like when Luigi is like looking back at the castle and he starts to remember like his baby years in Brooklyn and he was getting bullied and then Mario saved him, you know, and he's like holding on to that hope. Oh my god. And you know, that shit in Brooklyn happens and they gotta go save it because they think it's gonna bring them publicity because they're kind of the losers of the town. Luigi gets separated and goes to the fucking Bowser land and Mario gets separated to the Mushroom Kingdom. And oh my god, I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was, but like I've seen it already, but having that trailer like show the Mario fucking world did not do it justice. And oh my god, I can't stop talking about it because it looks so good. The everything looks good. Like, it doesn't look too cartoony, it doesn't look too saturated. It's just that perfect blend of setting that makes this the perfect Mario setting I've seen in a while. But I guess that'll be my first complaint of this entire movie, is that we actually don't see a lot of other kingdoms, which I thought was like the whole magnum opus of the movie. Like, the destination from Princess Peach's castle to the Kong family. I thought it was going to be greater, you know? They obviously have that really nice fire flower scene where they're both sitting in the meadow, and, you know, that's awesome. That is honestly awesome. But, you know, we saw the Sand Kingdom, you know? We saw Bob-omb Battlefield. We even got to see Yoshi's Island with the cutest looking Yoshis I've seen in a fucking long time. You know, it's just... I wish we got to traverse these kingdoms more. You know, it's just one of those things. Because then you take a look at fucking the Mushroom Kingdom, and that shit is fleshed out, you know? Like, you know when you go into, like, Mario RPG or something, and you see, like, a Toad Town, and it feels, like, boring because it's just toads and toad houses? This feels different, you know? It has a lot of those cool references to a bunch of Mario media, not to mention, you know, it was a nice town. The towns look like places people would actually live in, you know? They feel like they have their own little culture and everything, and I love shit like that. I love the world building so fucking much, because world building makes it the movie. It is, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I really love it. And we even get to see, like, Bowser's Kingdom and how it, like, structurally runs, you know? Like, once they're done taking over something, they party, you know? It's not just them going back to some weird fucking, like, Goomba jail or something like that. They actually get to have fun. And seeing them, like, play that Bowser rock song that plays in Bowser's Fury, I think the song is just called Bowser's Fury, but yeah, it's awesome. You know, you get to see little moments like that. You get to see little things that you wouldn't see in a regular Mario piece of media. And it was insane, bro. If you are watching this review and not seeing the movie first, like the fucking disclaimer has told you, you need to go see this fucking movie right now. This is a threat. And that's another thing. I love Bowser and Kamek's fucking chemistry, man. Oh my god. The scene where they're jamming out together and Bowser's like trying to ask if Mario is like, if Peach has a couple loose hairs for him, you know? and then like him crushing his fingers and still asking to like open up the fucking piano to not have his fingers crushed anymore. That, oh my god. It's perfect it's something I would expect from Paper Mario, and they did it so well here. You know, it's the right-hand man. Bowser needed a right-hand man, or woman. Actually, now thinking about it, after that scene where Bowser and Kamek are trying to practice Bowser's pickup lines, you know, maybe I'm not sure. Which, by the way, another funny thing is, this is such a small detail, but it makes the movie so much funnier to me, is the fact that, like, when they're actually practicing those pickup lines for Bowser to try to marry Peach, fucking Kamek is dressed up in a full Princess Peach costume, and when they're about to pretend kiss, and one of the Koopas walks in, they both go at the same time. What? Like they were both wanting to finish the scene. It's so awesome, and I like I said, I love funny shit like that. And by the way, this movie full of funny jokes, bro. Full of funny, great, fantastic jokes, man. King Bob-omb, like, basically causing the mayhem as a plot device to get, like, Peach to lose her, like, ice power. Beautiful. One of the most beautiful things. The fucking Koopa who tries to steal one of the coins during the wedding. What's another good one? I gotta think. I can't stop talking. I gotta think. I mean, mainly just Bowser being a simp in this entire movie is one of the funniest things I've seen. Because, like, that's really what he is. He's a simp. That's honestly the best, like, character representation he's had in a while. Oh, and not to mention the fucking Luma.
The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! You stupid nigga!
Also, another character I did not expect to really like in this movie was Toad. You know, I did not expect to actually like Toad as much as I did. But he really honestly grew on me. He was pretty funny. Most of the scenes he had were amazing dialogue and everything. And, you know, it's just a cool... You know, it's cool to have a Toad that isn't like Captain Toad, that has some personality. It was honestly pretty cool to see that. Oh, and don't even get me started on the Donkey Kong stuff. Alright, so for those who don't know, I am currently actively building a DK shrine. It looks complete in this photo, but I have a long way to go to get it to the place I want it to be. But yeah, this is basically what I've been doing for the past couple months. So whenever I saw like Donkey Kong in any promotional material, I would nut. Literally, I would just... So seeing the Donkey Kong world like expressed in this like way to its fullest extent, and he's not just like a stupid side character that lives in the Mushroom Kingdom. Peak. Fucking peak, bro. Like, fuck. What I have a whole list of the shit I wanted to talk about. And I just can't wait to talk about them. Okay, so the millions of different little Kong designs. Like, okay, we've seen a couple of Kongs. Let's be honest. We mainly see the Kong family. The actual physical Kong family. But when the fuck have we seen an entire goddamn city of Kongs? And that's another thing. The city looks so good, and it represents everything we need to fucking see, and everything is so cool. The houses look amazing. The culture looks riveting. The fact that like the soldiers hold the hammers, and that's like their cultural like weapon, because in the Mario, Donkey Kong games, they'd fucking have those hammers that Mario would go do 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 do. Fucking amazing. Fire Kong. Just Fire Kong in general. Like, beautiful. They showed, they represented like actual Kongs in the family that we haven't seen in years. We saw Kitty for a little bit. We definitely saw Chunky. We saw Swanky. We saw Security Kong, Dixie, and Diddy, which, by the way, the fact that like Dixie is hugging Diddy when Mario turns into the cat costume, so fucking cute. Oh, it made my day, bro. Just that one scene, oh, so cute. The representation they gave the Kongs is immaculate, and I love every bit about it. I love that Cranky Kong is like the king. Like, they actually finally like said, fuck it, here is the king of Congo Bongo. By the way, after seeing this movie, we better get some fucking Kong sonas. Alright, well, enough about the characters and the locations and whatever the fuck. Oh my god, yeah, honestly, it's just a mishmash of everything I've been talking about right now. Let's talk music. Let's honestly talk music, because besides that little musical number that obviously Donkey Kong performed, we got so much bangers. Like the leitmotifs of this fucking songs that came out, man. Like, okay, Donkey Kong getting like beaten up and then slowly about to fall off the edge, and it plays the Donkey Kong, like the original, not Donkey Kong Country, the original Donkey Kong like startup sound where it goes dun 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 dun. Just amazing shit like that. Just the Superstar, any leitmotif with Luigi's Mansion in it. When I heard the I screamed. I'm gonna be honest, I screamed. And yeah, you can actually go listen to that soundtrack right now on YouTube. So, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I will talk about the weirdness. So, the Mario movie made scenes with music in mind, and then at some point they changed it to pop culture songs like Mr. Blue Sky, Take On Me, I Need a Hero, you know, stuff like that. And I honestly did like I Need a Hero during the training scene where Peach is trying to teach him how to be the hero, you know, and shit like that. But the weird part is they made the music for it, and the music sounds great. Like, my personal favorite is what would have replaced the Take On Me was the fucking Driving Me Bananas. That shit, the fact that I didn't get to hear that in a giant movie theater in my DK costume sitting there eating my goddamn Nashville hot spicy chicken sandwich makes me want to put hot sauce on my taint. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's what stuck with me, at least. That, you know, don't want this video going on for an hour and 34 minutes. But yeah, that movie, honestly amazing. If I had one criticism that would like span for like the entire movie, more places needed to be fleshed out. Like I said, we saw the different like kingdoms and little islands. We should have been able to see Mario, at least in one scene each, walk through those fucking places, you know? This could be the start of the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. And overall, it's a great movie, and it's genuinely worth your time and money. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I loved this movie. Whoever said they don't love this movie, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you haven't played a lot of Mario. I just feel like you haven't played a lot of Mario. Because for me, if you are a Mario fan and this movie comes out and you're not ranting and raving on how good it is and you're just worried about what wasn't included, I think that's a fucking you problem. I think that's a you problem. I say this as a guy who would have literally screeched on the top of his lungs if Donkey Kong wasn't in this movie. But yeah, that's a you problem, buddy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you truly enjoyed this video. And now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go look at some peaches. Mario, Luigi, and a King Koopa too. 1,000 troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you. Princess Peach at the end of the line. I'll make you mine. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Yeah, peaches, peaches, peaches.
So this is how you're gonna procrastinate the finale.
Fuck you!
Money on my motherfucking mind. Cut 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski, made a wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?